Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday, first day of October. Lisa Lydia Scott here with you this morning. Of course, we're live on Facebook every weekday morning, but it stays on your feed throughout the day, so you can watch it whenever it works best for you. Plus, remember, we make it into a podcast. You can find that at inforum.com/podcast. Just look for the Inforum Minute.
All right, it's a new month, October 1st, and the weather feels a lot different too.
Yeah, welcome to October. Big cold front moved through yesterday, made it very windy outside. We had gusts 45 to nearly 60 miles an hour yesterday.
Like all day long.
Yes,
It was like no break, I felt like.
There were leaves flying all over the place. And so I have some outdoor pillows. Those are knocked over. I need to go set those back up. I actually did see a freestanding basketball hoop on its side yesterday. So
I can believe it.
Things were moving in that wind.
I attempted to golf yesterday in the wind.
Attempted is the key word.
Do you think it helped?
Actually, it might have, because I'm so inaccurate that the wind pushes the ball back on the fairway.
You gotta play the wind in that case.
There you go.
So today, not as fierce, but still breezy, gusting near 25 miles an hour this afternoon, keeping us cooler after that cold front. Temperatures in the 60s today. 66 is our forecast high. We managed 75 yesterday, and then it started to actually get colder through the afternoon as the effects of that cold front rushed in. And so today we'll feel a lot more October-like. Our average high today is 65 degrees, so we're forecasting 66. We're neck and neck right there. 1 year ago today, though, it was 96 degrees in Fargo. That's sweaty. That's hot. That is the record high for October 1st, so it makes sense. But it's just funny how, well, October in general can be very versatile, because you could get 90s 4 degrees away from 100, or you can get blizzards. Like, you can get anything in October. Today's right in the middle. Tomorrow back into the 70s, 60s again on Thursday. Overall, a very dry forecast. This morning was chilly. I had temperatures out in western North Dakota below freezing.
Wow.
Below 32 degrees.
Right.
So we're not that chilly. I am going to watch out, by the way, for the potential for some patchy frost Wednesday night into Thursday. Again, Thursday night into Friday. So we've got frost potential there. It's very dry. September, by the way, was the warmest and the driest September on record in Fargo, which makes sense why we're talking about fire danger and all of that good jazz yesterday. The same, of course, cannot be said for areas up north where you got 4 to 7 inches of rain in one thunderstorm shot. At the beginning of the month, back toward, well, maybe mid-month of September. So anyways, just kind of, you never know for October. It's all over the place. I'd say more fall like today with 60s, 70s tomorrow. Overall, a really dry forecast too. And I still have a couple of days near 80 on your 10 days. So the heat and the above average temperature is not necessarily done just yet.
Okay.
All right. That's all.
Good.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
The Fargo City Commission approved a $133 million budget for 2025 at its meeting last night. The budget is 10% bigger than last year's and includes a 4.5% cost of living increase for city employees. Several last-minute budget cuts were proposed. None of those were included in the final vote, however. If you want to read more about the contentious meeting and what was said between some of the commissioners and the mayor, check out this story on our website, inforum.com.
All right, today you'll have a chance to learn more about a proposed tax increase in Fargo that will be on the ballot in November. Voters will decide whether or not to double the city's lodging tax from 3% to 6%. The tax increase would fund a future convention center. The Q&A is on Zoom. It starts at 12:30, and you can find a link to register along with this story and more information on our website, inforum.com.
Today, sentencing will happen for a man who pleaded guilty to kidnapping a bartender and holding her hostage. Ryan Berg is accused of taking the bartender from the Deuces Bar in Foreman at gunpoint last October as she was locking up for the night. It was all caught on video. She told police Berg took her to a remote field, threatened to rape her, drank alcohol, and smoked weed. He later took her to the home of the Sargent County Sheriff, and that's when he was arrested. We'll let you know what happens in the courtroom tonight on WDAY News.
All right, big national news this morning. Former President Jimmy Carter turns 100 today. That makes him the first president ever to reach the centennial mark. The former president entered hospice care in February of 2023. He's a survivor of brain cancer and liver cancer and has quite the legacy as well.
Yeah, huge milestone, 100 years old.
Yeah.
Tonight, Minnesota Governor Tim Walz and Ohio Senator JD Vance will meet for the one and only vice presidential debate. CBS is hosting the debate. It will be similar to the format of the last presidential debate. You can watch it on WDAY starting at 8 tonight.
And don't miss tonight's WDAY Plus Game of the Week. The DGF Rebels taking on the Moorhead Spuds in a volleyball match. Live coverage starts at 7:30 on WDAY+.
And Hot Mike with John Manzo is coming up 9 to 11 on WDAY Extra. Today, he's going to be talking about the baseball postseason beginning later today. Who has the potential to make a title run? Plus, UND has surprised nearly everyone with a hot start. The Fighting Hawks are off to a 4-1 start. Don's going to be breaking down what their season looks like. Hot Mike is on from 9 to 11.
And don't forget, for just 99 cents a month for your first 3 months, get that all access pass at inform.com. It's a great deal. Just go to inform.com/subscribe to get the deal.
All right, our next newscast is coming up this morning at 11 o'clock, and then we have you covered again this afternoon starting at 4, 5, 6, 9, and 10, and we'll be back tomorrow morning for more First News.
All right. Have a great day, everyone.